What is up? What is cracking, collective? It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals, in the building. I'm busy bag babies, and that's on point blank. Period. Here to give a message, here to give a word, here to tell a story. Now remember that this message, this story, this word may not resonate with you at all. But if you like, yo, Ash, that was me in the past, I can resonate with you in the past because that was simply me in the past. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you like, yo, Ash, that was me right now, or that's me right now, and I'm going through that right now, just hit the like button, and it would mean the world to me. But for this message, for this word, I'm talking to somebody that is like, look, yo, this is not a diss track. This is about me versus me, yo. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all that I'm talking to, y'all are just focusing on me versus me. Internally, emotionally, all these. And some of y'all right now, y'all are just learning like, man, I have won me. I have won over me. I have won over the darkness over me. Maybe it has took you a long time to win over the darkness within yourself. You know what I'm saying? As well, right? Like, look, you just don't know how long it took for me to win over the darkness within me as well. And some of y'all are learning that some things that y'all have did in your past was just simply on me. Some things in your past was just simply on y'all. Some things in the past. And maybe even some things in the past and some things right now, you like, look, man, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? I made that move. I did what I did, and that was on me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't step up my game. I didn't do what I had to do, and look, that was on me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't being the best person that I can be, and look, that was on me. Or this is on me, and it's on me, and it's on me, and it's on me, and it's on me. You know what I'm saying? Something about the number 7, right, that resonates with y'all. Maybe y'all are seeing the number 7. Maybe the number 7 is one of the most greatest numbers that y'all could ever think of, or always seeing that number 7 is something about the number 7. And I love the number 717. I love the angel number 717, but it's something special about the number 7. You know what I mean? Now, before we get into the number 7, maybe y'all have had 7 loyal people around y'all. Maybe y'all have had 7 people around y'all that y'all really just looked up to or guided you throughout this whole darkness. You know what I'm saying? The dark nights as well. Like, man, I had 7 people that was looking after me during those dark nights. Or it's just something about the number 7 that you had to do during those dark nights. Maybe it was 7 things that you had to complete, 7 phases that you had to go through, and it's something about the number 7. It's just simply something about the number 7. And when we start to think about the people that has been there for us, when things wasn't good for us, when we wasn't showing up good for ourselves, or maybe we was, you know what I'm saying, not taking responsibility for ourselves, we thank the people that was like, look, yo, you need to take responsibility for yourself. You need to look within yourself. You need to wake up and smell the coffee for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you are thankful for those people. You know what I mean? You are just simply thankful for those people that didn't give it to you, you know what I'm saying, nicely, but they gave it to you raw. They gave it to you how you needed it to be given to you. Some of those people wasn't the ones that was like, oh man, I'ma just be the shoulder to cry on. Some of those people was like, look, I need you to lift your head up so you don't have to cry again. I'm going to need you to lift your head up so you can pick yourself up again. I'm going to need you to lift your head up so you can get up again. I'm going to need you to get up again. And it's not that I don't believe in you, but I see the things that you messed up on again and again. You know what I mean? And we thank those people like, man, I simply thank you. You don't know how much you changed my life by just simply telling me straight raw, you need to get up again. Look at yourself again. You made that mistake and that's on you again. That simply mistake was on you again. And the version of yourself that you was in the past was just simply on you again. And you ask God to thank those people again and again, to be there for those people again and again, to bless those people again and again. Like, man, God, if you didn't bless those people in my life, or you didn't bring those people in my life that was going to tell me something, that was going to tell me the real deal, that was going to not sugarcoat it with me and tell me like, look, man, I believe in you, but you need to look at yourself within. I need you to look at yourself again. Can you simply look at yourself again? Look at the mirror again. Look in the mirror again. Did you forget who you were again? Those are the type of people that you love and you stand by again. The people that's like, look, man, I see that you down. I see that you out. I see that you might even be a little bit depressed, but I believe in you. So I'm going to need you to pick yourself up again. And don't worry about him. Don't worry about he. Don't worry about she. Don't worry about they. What about we? What is we going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? So yeah, y'all may have had 7 people that was telling y'all, I need you to look in the mirror and tell yourself what are you going to do about it. Or y'all may have been looking at yourselves and y'all had 7 different reasons. Or y'all was giving yourselves 7 different reasons on why to cry about it, why to stay in bed about it, why to doubt about it. And just whine about it and just cry about it. Have y'all ever had a friend, right? Have y'all ever had a friend or a group of friends that's just like, man, I see you going through it, but man, I don't want to see you go through it. Or man, I love you so much that I'm gonna be real with you, and I just don't expect for you to go through it. And man, I just see so much in you that I expect for you to get up again instead of just go through it. How you can just simply love those people. Like, yo, I see the zest in you. I see the flavor in you. It's the flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Hey, kicking out flavor in your ear. Got the brand new flavor in your ear. Maybe that's what you needed, was brand new flavor in your ear. Maybe that's what you needed. You needed somebody that wasn't gonna tell you lies and tell you things that you wanted to hear, but tell you things that you needed to hear. Tell you the honest truth that you simply needed to hear. Like, man, you just needed to hear that. I had to give it to you like that. I had to be like that towards you so you can wake up again. So you can step inside of your emperor energy again, right? I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far, right? Inside of that authority figure, inside of that level up figure. Had to get your mental strength up figure. You know what I'm saying? Your mental strength up figure, figuratively. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how strong you are. Or those 7 people that was around you motivating you like, look, man, I know how strong you are. Are you kidding me? I know how strong you are. I know that you are a provider. I know that you are a protector. I know that you embody stability. What is wrong with you when you are the stability? What do you mean? What is wrong with you when you know you can grasp that stability? What is wrong with you when I know that you got so much better inside of you? So what is wrong with you? And one of those 7 people might be somebody that teach you a lot of things, right? That teach you a lot of things, not just spiritually, but ministerly, right? Maybe you had somebody that was in your end that was ministering to you, right? I like this lady on YouTube named Sabrina Sheree. And like today, she was talking about the 7 levels of heaven, right? The 7 levels of heaven in the book of Enoch about the 7 levels of heaven, and Archangel Metatron, that is one of my angels that I love. And I can give many reasons why I respect this woman, or why I can vibe with this woman, or why I understand this woman, or why I feel like God placed her in my life. But it's just simply like, sometimes we need strong women in our lives to uplift us or tell us the things that we need to hear. Not what we want to hear, but what we need to hear. Women that tell us what we need to hear. Men tell us that what we need to hear. But also believe in us that we can embody the things that we are hearing. That we can change into the things that we are hearing. That we can become more than even the things that we are hearing. That can understand us at a certain level, even if we ain't understanding ourselves at a certain level. That's like, look, man, I understand you ain't understanding yourself at this certain level, but I'm still here sticking it out with you at this certain level. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can get to the next level and the next level and the next level and the next level and the next level. Just thank God for every level. And some of y'all is like, right now, man, I thank God for every level. I thank God for allowing me not to realize what I have right in front of me. Because, you know, every level brings new devils, right? And if I didn't go through the most traumatic time in my life, I wouldn't know that everything could be all right. I wouldn't know how it feels to be uplifted again. I wouldn't know how it feels to just uplift again. I wouldn't have the strength to be lifted up again. I wouldn't have the strength to lift other people up again. I wouldn't have that upliftment if I didn't go through everything that I went through again. So yeah, that was on me. Things was on me. So I'm taking accountability for me. And no, it wasn't nobody else's fault, but it was my fault. Emotionally, internally, it was my fault, and it was all on me. And one of those 7 people, it may have been somebody that you probably would never thought that they would impact you. Like, oh man, I would never thought that this person would impact me. I wouldn't never thought that I could learn something from this person. Or maybe who you was learning from was just somebody that everybody else thought that, what are they doing learning from this person? And it's a beautiful thing about learning from different people. It's a beautiful thing about having different mentors. It's a beautiful thing by having, you know what I'm saying, people that have different personalities or different walks of life, or coming from different walks of life, and they just show mentors. Like, man, that's my mentor, even though we come from a different walk of life. That's my mentor, even though we come from a different nationality, even though we are different colors, different genders. My mentor is still a part of me. You know what I'm saying? That's my spiritual mentor. That's my biblical mentor. That's my gas me up mentor. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that they that'll gas you up. Not saying that he that'll gas you up. But it's about the gas up that you need to hear. Like, I'm not finna tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to gas you up on what you need to hear. So you can walk out there, so you can run out there, so you can go out there and be clear-minded. And understand that everything that you need, all you got to do is be reminded about who you are, about how strong you are, how much you have already overcame, so why you can't overcome this next thing, this next level, this next being. How come you can't overcome it? How come you can't be deep and be wise? Some of y'all have learned from y'all lessons, like, look, man, this was just so deep and so wise. Some of y'all have learned so much that, man, I'm learning about this powerful connection that's within me. I'm just looking at the connection and the connectivity, right? Like how you can follow the stars and follow their connectivity. Like, man, can it connect to something? What does it draw? What does it mean? What does it mean? What is going on in my life, and what does it mean? What does it mean for yourself? And we understand that sometimes we just gotta leave and go, right? We gotta leave and go. Leave and go, maybe metaphorically, right? And sometimes we can't be scared to just leave and go metaphorically. Like, look, all right, I gotta leave and go metaphorically because these people ain't understanding me. Have y'all ever just locked yourselves in somewhere like, man, these people is not understanding me? Like, man, at this point right now, maybe I'm the only one that's understanding me. Maybe I'm the only one, right? Maybe you are the only one out of that social group. Maybe you just simply are the only one. Maybe you are the only one that can do what you do, right? It's simply just something about you. And you don't say that egotistically. You say that because everybody's DNA is made up differently. And those that I'm talking to, you like, look, yo, this is me versus me. Me versus me. It has never been about them. It's just been simply about me versus me. About the karma that I had to go through. About the things that I couldn't see. This victory lap, that karma from that victory lap was all about me. Y'all maybe learn that certain things didn't benefit me, right? Certain things didn't benefit you. Maybe the pride that you had didn't benefit you. Not remembering that, hey, that pride that I got, that don't benefit me. Being tough all the time, it don't benefit me. Being aggressive all the time, it don't benefit me. sometimes that don't benefit me. Feeling like I can't do it, that don't benefit me. But overcoming it benefits me. Overcoming the things that I thought that I could never overcome, that is what simply benefits me. Cutting off the negative parts of me is what's benefiting me. And no, I'm not perfect right now. No, I will never be perfect right now. But guess what? I'm still cutting things off right now that doesn't benefit me. And I'm not ashamed to say I had some blockages within me that just didn't benefit me. So no, this is not about anybody else. This is about me versus me. And even if nobody don't want to give you no hand claps on what you have overcame or how you done got up or what you have did, you just be happy that I overcame something that didn't benefit me. A lot of y'all have some type of intellect or intuition that y'all like, look, I have came into a completeness. It's something about completing it. Even if it's a small part, you know what I'm saying? You still completed it, right? You still got it done. I got her done. I got it done. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, just wait. I'm going to get it done. Don't worry, just wait. Don't believe me, just watch, right? Maybe a spiritual awakening, right? Where you just awaken to your spirit, right? Where you awaken to something like, man, I am meant to do this. I am meant to do this. And I am waking up every day to my spiritual awakening to do this. And every day that I wake up, I'm going to wake up and go after me doing this. And yeah, you may think that, man, this is not for me. And man, you know what I'm saying? You can't do this, right? But like I said, no, let's get back to me versus me, right? Even though I feel like sometimes I can't do this. Even though sometimes I may feel like, man, I'm not good at this. Even though sometimes I may doubt myself like, man, I'm just simply not for this. But it's something about the connectivity within myself once again. The alignment with myself once again. The go hard or go home for me once again. The go hard or go home once again. When you gotta realize and you gotta wake up like, look, man, I gotta go harder. I gotta go home once again. Like I ain't looking at you, I ain't looking at you, and I ain't looking at you. Baby, it's me versus me, so I gotta go hard because I ain't going home once again. I just gotta find balance within myself so I can go hard once again. Yeah, I was knocked down, but I'm gonna go hard once again. Yeah, I completed that level, and I might get knocked down again, but I'm gonna rise up once again. Yeah, I was destroyed in that level, but guess what? I'm gonna rise once again. Yeah, I wasn't the best parent at that point in time once again, and I might not be the best parent as I can be right now. But I'ma still rise once again. Because it's me versus me once again. It's a go hard or go home energy once again. So I'm accepting accountability for me once again. I am accepting accountability for me once again. So it's me versus me. Me versus me. And we don't hate the ones that tell us real things. We love the ones that tell us real things. Because if we never came across those certain people that told us the real things that we needed to hear, maybe even over and over and over again, we think like, man, where would we be? Maybe we would be complacent. Maybe we would be complacent. But we thank those people for waking us up and allowing us to see the whole time it wasn't them versus me, it was me versus me. That is my message, that is my word, that is my story. And I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. I'll be busy, be back, baby. Peace.